poker face. She says fuck her face one time, and it was all over the radios, but it's so hard to tell which time they do it. DJs didn't know when, like the people on the radio didn't know when to hit the button, and it got through a bunch of times before they realized she was saying that. Like she said po, but she says at one point like
fuck her face.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But she only says it once out of like the 100 times she does it, and it's so like if you're I think when they're on the air they have like a second to push it, and then it beeps out like a certain amount of it.
Usually they have an explicit like version specifically with those removed.
It was just mixed in there, like very deceptively.
Snuck it in.
I had no idea.
I like it.
Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna need that.
So we're live?
Yes.
Yay!
I'm gonna stand up because Tucker is gonna get shot at a lot. So.
Oh yeah. This is long time coming.
Let it be heard. There shall be 4 shots fired.
There's another gun right
Just
there.
4? Is it
4? Yes.
total? Okay.
Packed with wolves. Naysayers.
Oh yeah, that was.
Spider Queen royally screwed. And then I just wrote a really sad face because I don't remember what it was, but we were all upset. So that is 4.
Boom!
Oh, man, that was weak.
Ah, that's not shooting.
You can tell I never shoot anybody.
4 each?
Darn it.
Yeah, everybody should.
Oh, I get to participate?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, of course, Matt.
Do you need more
Enjoying the
bullets?
No, I
shooting.
got bullets over.
We all love shooting.
Bam! There we go.
Darn it.
Figured it out.
I missed one.
I missed one.
I'm good.
That one I didn't.
Sorry, Ticker.
One more.
I got
There.
one more.
No. Everybody else is doing
Oh, it's
one
stuck in there.
more. Eat it. For good
Yeah.
I'm gonna him in
good
the hand.
measure.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, one
okay,
hand
okay.
attacking it. Damn. Did you hear it?
Really hard.
I did not.
That sounded loud.
It was a lot
I
of
just hit the
smack.
door really loud.
All right, we're done.
These things are highly
Yeah, we're
inaccurate.
good.
You're clear for now.
I'll take some of those bullets back. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna do that.
As it is written, so shall it be done.
That is correct. And lo, the reckoning of the puns has been set right, or whatever. I don't know. I just
It's all things that should be. We love the puns in this corner.
Okay.
And,
do now.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
this like
Hey,
6
wait.
foot of real estate here.
It says Tucker's name on it. I got no idea.
Every now and again we rediscover that.
Well,
That's awesome.
we'll go ahead and put that right in there. All right, Tucker.
Okay, cool. I need that. That's beautiful. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Want to do the intro?
Might as well.
Oh yeah, run
Yeah.
the intro. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Oh, it'll be quieter this time, I
We
swear.
won't hurt everyone's ears,
Oh,
hopefully.
let me know if it's not.
Oh God, just watch the readout. Oh.
Well, the
Well,
ciphers are all temporary.
Man, you
They're
can
temporary.
one
no
use, usually.
Wolverine claws.
Like
Yeah.
punchy gloves that grow claws every couple
Yeah, well, we
days.
could probably find a way to make that happen. Yeah, cool. Good. Hey, so it's good to see everybody.
You too.
I know
Yeah.
we missed last week.
We did. It's been a
good to-
little bit, and that's okay. Things are going on. Things are happening. I don't know. Other than that, let's see. So either no. Hunters is going well.
Yeah, Hunters. More Hunters Wednesday, I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Cool. And Etherflux. supposedly.
Would love to play
Hopefully.
more of that. That'd be
Hopefully.
I
It's,
heard that's in Endgame.
so yeah, like we have both been like the Hulk Buster machine, like trying to go to sleep each other with piston fists, and we're finally at the point where like we have more piston fists than he does.
Yeah, because he's just a brain in a jar now, kind of. You have legs and shit.
A lot of piston.
I've
Brain
been
the brain.
trying to think of medical shenanigans to like give the brain an aneurysm or something. Like,
Oh, that's right. You're fighting the other brain.
The elder brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Brain,
bubble.
you need a
And
well, I mean that would be fun, but you know, like
be
maybe
gravy.
cast a nice spell on a major artery, and it's just like
Gust of wind.
yeah, you guys are not far from having that be over and moving on to the aftermath.
DLC, DLC, DLC.
Oh,
We
DLC.
gotta find Mishra and rescue Mishra. That's the
Yeah,
Third
we got
encore.
stuff to do.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, totally. Okay, so I guess last time you squared off against a huge spider in the middle of town. After you did defeat it, after it dragged some of you forward with its electric spider webs, did a lot of damage to a couple of you. Those before that, some of you were searching for survivors in that quadrant over there of the town, and I remember Sid had this natural 20, rescued a bunch of people, saved 15 people or so. They had along with that they had food and water and some extra bandages. They got over to the church over here, but as luck would have it, luck, as Isaac is bringing one of the little kids across. That's when the spider attacks, stuff like that. Other things happened. You saved some more people. There were 4 guards that helped, and actually one of the guards got the kill shot against the
That's
spider.
right.
Yeah, of all things.
There was some some words sent to Alicia Irons. Like she wasn't because she was missing so much.
Yeah. You all of you were not rolling very well.
No.
It was a rough. It was a rough
very
session.
rough. Yeah.
Nobody did super well.
Yeah.
I mean, I did all right.
Yeah, that's true. Other things that are missing. We talked that you remember or.
Oh well, there was a werewolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doing werewolf things. I think he's still a werewolf.
Oh,
right?
No,
Are
he's
you
transformed.
He's back. Okay.
Because as the spider was falling down, he's transforming back into Stinky Pete.
I went to go do a roar, and it just came. Changed back and immediately went hey and flapped
That's
over.
right. That's right.
Yep. Yeah. So that definitely happened. Anything else that we remember offhand?
No, I think that sounds like a lot of what
Yeah.
happened.
We didn't get to talk to the survivors or move them or anything, right?
Combat just ended. Right?
Yeah.
Combat just ended.
Did you
Yes.
actually pull me away from the spider? I think I got away,
Yeah,
so I'm
Sid-
actually in the building.
Sid,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got-
Sid,
Yeah.
Sid
Yeah.
came in and chopped you free of the webbing.
So I'll put on some music. I'll put on let's put on the aftermath.
Who?
And then so we're gonna pick up. Combat has just ended. The Spider Queen is bleeding out in the middle of the street. The other spiders, the smaller ones, have kind of they're retreating. They are either going into dark recesses or sometimes retreating back into this giant hole underground, so on and so forth. The townspeople look around at all of you, and with a mixture of shock, of awe, and of gratitude. So I guess we'll pick up there, folks. What do you want to do?
Except for the couple that lost their daughter to malaria.
Yes,
Malaria.
Malaria.
yes, that happened.
Devastating. Honestly.
Actually, they're pretty upset still.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
they are crying in the church, and they're still pretty upset that Alicia just blew her head off. But had to be done.
How do you know?
It did.
I'll take the blame for it.
Yeah. So I guess, and at some point you probably should have a. You don't have a name
I
yet.
started it.
Your little
Our troop?
motley troop.
No.
We haven't really come up with anything catchy or funny enough yet, I think.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Something to think
Did you
about.
have something for us, actually? I thought you would
I don't
maybe
think-
mentioned us in the paper or something.
I mean, we've had a moment. We haven't even gotten to our first gig yet. The comment is still
That's true.
in Target. I don't even consider you guys any more than a momentary acquaintance.
Yeah, that's true. We're
That is
just on a
correct.
mission
I
from
mean,
the mayor.
only guy
to-
definitely digs.
Oh, we killed a spider together.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Do you have any clothes on at all after you come back from
Nope.
being a wolf?
Instant nope.
Not unless we get like a spandex cipher. Or something.
Yeah.
I can Hulk out and Hulk back in.
Oh, actually, hang on. We got to declare what the role is.
Yeah, what is is there a role for if you have clothes or not? Or
I
is
think
this just a state of
Realistically, dude,
standard?
you ain't
This
got
is
close.
standard
What
Tucker
happens-
procedure.
No, the standard
Tucker
Tucker procedure is to leave it to the dice. Odds, I'll have clothes.
DM doesn't
evens,
have
I
to ask for a roll for Tucker to roll dice.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so on
He does it all by
on
himself.
evens, when you come back, you've still got your clothes and everything. Okay.
won't. Odds, well, you know,
Yeah,
Wait, what about
Like the old folk show, like Bruce Banner.
No, he tore his.
natural
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
Thank God.
Nat
We're all
20.
grateful for
And
that.
they're actually clean.
Wow, that's amazing.
It comes out like clean and pressed.
Yeah,
It's like ironed it.
And your hair is just even like it's got to curl quick, and then it all goes into
Boing.
ratty.
Somewhere there's just like a werewolf god that's like, no, my guys come back. Bruce D.
Still stink.
yeah,
It's kind
right.
of the werewolf heat and sweat has done like a steam ironing.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
that's
disgusting.
But when I come back in this form, I'm actually malodorous, Peter. Thank you.
Oh boy.
close one.
All right, so
So, folks, what do you want to do?
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, right.
You asked for it.
Are there still any spiders?
They're
Like that we
retreating.
can-
They're either going to the like shadows or in alleyways, or they're going back down underground. Yeah, they're still going to be around, but right now they're not enough. They're not attacking. They're not aggressive. Yeah.
Well, should we clear them out so they can keep their town, or should we just move them out to Hellwood?
If that was the scariest one. But we do need to go. Hurry. We have. What's his name? Shoot. The guy that is trying to get to the meteor before us.
What's their gang called?
That gang, right? There's
Oh, the
like
Dust
a-
Company.
Dust
Dust
Company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really separated by a train, so you've been detoured for a couple of hours. So it's reasonable they are catching up.
Yeah.
The cactus.
Sarsaparilla.
Send them to the cactuses, and then back to Hellwood. And then
You want me to send sarsaparilla to the cactus?
The town's fine.
Ah, yes.
first of all,
naturally.
we should get rid of that thing.
How dying are
Secondly, I'm very dying. 3 might and 3 speed. I am in pain, and I'm constantly going. Ugh.
I'm also like just kind of like, hey, I would really like a nap, please.
But send the townspeople away. Send them to Hellwood. That's
So
what we
go to
should do.
Hellwood.
Go to hell.
So we're in a bit of a
Where the Hellwood is.
predicament. Isaac here and Pete are both quite seriously injured. We've spent a large amount of time here in this town trying to save these people, and the ability to stake our claim on this and discover this asteroid or astral body, whatever this is that has landed.
It is dwindling.
It is, yes, the window is closing. We need to prioritize.
Right.
I'm just a
so
mere woman
to
now, what do I know?
agree with your dear boy, he looks terrible, doesn't he? I mean,
How many
yes.
do you have us to keep
Perhaps
like really beat
I
up?
could have
What I remember from my
sarsaparilla
character sheet was
lead
that I
these
was, like,
folk to the
a
Hellwood.
total of 10 across the board.
Is there a chance sarsaparilla come back?
I took an ass.
We'll go back to
You were by
Hellwood.
yourself, bro.
We will go back to Hellwood, where sarsaparilla is regarded as a queen. Yes, naturally.
Sarsaparilla.
I can see Cactano.
She's not been to Hellwood. How would she be regarded as a queen?
Look at her.
I think the people at Hellwood, based on how they treat
Don't argue with him.
Don't argue with him. Go on.
Did one of us
Never mind.
Right.
did one of us in particular make the agreement to go for the mayor? Was there like, well, did we have like a frontman sort of?
The mayor asked all of you to go.
All of us.
Right.
Yeah.
Except me.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so what's your character's name? I forgot.
Teddy.
Teddy.
Yes.
Teddy. I imagine your handwriting is impeccable. Could you write a note to accompany this people to the mayor of Hellwood to inform him of our involvement and, you know, that to help these people and all
Well,
that
yes, I could.
stuff.
In fact,
Did we not
I
send?
have just the skill for this.
Oh my god.
Hand to eye. So it says
This is an actual
That
skill.
almost came out there
tasks
for a
involving
second.
manual decks like pickpocketing, lockpicking, agility games. I get an asset.
Okay.
You consider writing an agility game?
I gotta sell this mofo. Do we know this guy or do I just gotta say we're cool?
The mayor?
We talked.
We're all familiar
he
with
sent
the
us.
mayor.
I was gonna
Yeah,
show that
we're
off, but
familiar.
let's just go easy on that. I don't need to spend 2 speed. So
I
let's.
don't think you need to roll for
Listen,
this.
I'm gonna go ahead and calligraphy a letter.
Could we not send Otis back?
That might be a good idea.
Otis.
He's an explorer.
Well,
Trombley's
now,
character?
Otis
Oh,
is
He could go
quite,
with them. Yeah.
He is quite good at directions.
But do
that-
we send
you
him
can-
away for like Trombley to be like, oh hey, I'm back, and then he's just like across the earth from the rest of us?
That would
Yeah.
work out.
We'll make it work.
I'll write a letter as well.
There's magic
He
and
can
stuff.
find a cipher of Big Bullet Bill and just write to us.
Yeah,
It'll be
right.
fine.
Big bullet bill.
Oh my God.
It'll be fine.
Mario Kart rules.
Yeah, exactly.
He rocket
boy.
jumps here.
Okay.
It's a real bullet train, right? Like you just go up and it's on the rail.
Oh boy.
What? I didn't shell out too much for that. Job.
Not for that.
No, there it is.
Nope.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm
Unacceptable.
gonna save the Tucker bullet for Tucker.
You should have one over there. I shot somewhere.
Okay. So as you all are deliberating,
Periscope.
you see the body of this large spider is kind of just slumping. It kind of as it bleeds out and fluids leave it. It kind of just moves here and there. It's not alive, but it's kind of like reshifting its position because it's dying.
Gross.
Yes. Anybody who wishes to have a subtle cipher because of this, you can roll if you want.
Yes.
What is this? How does the subtle cipher work?
It's not a material good, but it's like you get this kind of moment, a flash of inspiration, essentially, and it gives you a power, a cipher power because of something you see or
It counts as a cipher?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta go to your limit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
I'm not
this
going to get rid of
is-
either of mine. So.
Yep.
An amazing event. So those of you who are roll percentile.
Oh.
Double six?
No, he had a 16. Sorry.
Yeah, there was a 6.
Oh, percentile. Roll
Yeah.
percentile,
Oh,
not
percentile.
percentile.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
For those of you who want subtle ciphers.
I don't
Is there a
want
reason we
one.
wouldn't want one?
Ooh.
I have
If you
two.
have,
I got a 99.
if you're full of ciphers and you want to keep your ciphers,
Tissue regeneration.
You're never running out of Kleenex.
Yeah, right.
Oh, never.
The box never ends.
58.
No. You're useful during the pandemic.
Reflex enhancer. And I'll pass the book around. You guys can look this stuff up.
I could have sold a shit ton.
Literally.
What else? Did you roll?
Yeah, I did. I got the tissue regen.
Tissue, yeah.
That's cool.
85.
85. A stim.
Ooh,
Yeah.
perfect for a
Yeah,
werewolf.
you-
See, Cypher Second?
For real.
78.
could be a werewolf on crack.
Speed boost.
Oh, we just stim
oh
Yeah.
man, that's the
Okay.
right person to give the speed boost to.
You're
Right.
not. Did you?
So
you're
I can
awful.
pass the book around if you guys want to look that up, or if,
Yes.
They are if they are
Yes.
online. If
Yeah.
I've seen most of the ones that he has handed out to me. If you have
yeah, they
internet
should
access,
be. They should be in the
there's-
SRD someplace.
there's numeneraintide.weebly.com. If you just look up, you type in cipher and then the name of your cipher, I've been able to find it.
Yep. Okay. So
Also, I can post this in the chat.
That would
Yes.
be super helpful. I'd appreciate that.
It should be
Pin
pinned.
it too.
But there's a
Well, this is a separate thing. It looks like.
This is where I was able to find.
Pin it too.
Yeah.
and
Future reference.
So while you're all doing that and you're kind of surveying the scene, more of the survivors of the church are coming out, kind of peeking out, and Mayor Altu comes striding out to see the group of you. He's like, "Thank you for your assistance, not only for saving more of my townspeople, my friends, my family members, and their families. Thank you for stepping up and putting your lives on the line for all of us. That was not expected nor warranted, but there's something about all of you that is very special, and I don't know how to thank you besides just offering my gratitude and thanks. If there's anything I can ever do to help you, if you need, if I can be of assistance, you have me as a resource."
You are too kind, Mayor. And she goes into like full like political kind of brown nosy mode. And she's like, honestly, it was nothing, how could we possibly leave so many people in trouble? When you get to Hellwood, if you ever need anything from us as well, and she tells him all about the shop and how we sell guns and how talented Isaac is, even though he's spitting up blood right now, And so if he ever is in need of anything else, he can also come get us once we're done with this.
I appreciate that greatly.
I ask of you one thing, Mayor.
Yes.
When you get to Hellwood, you will be new to the town. There may be an effort to push you into certain people's abodes. I would ask that you do not allow that to happen.
What do you mean?
Chinatown has already suffered greatly. We do not have suffered more from newcomers.
I see.
You will be welcome, understand, but please do not take from those who have the least.
I do imagine there will be quite a few open houses available, just based on the sheer number of transformed people that the sheriff was shooting when we left. However,
He's like, what?
You had spiders, we had something else, which is why we're on our current quest, you could say.
I see.
Yes, and we're traveling west. What the hell? Are we traveling west?
Yes.
Yes, we're traveling west.
Going to California with an aching.
Okay.
Whatever's left of it.
So he looks around at all of you and he thanks you once again. So just so I'm clear, you want us to go to Hellwood, correct?
Well, yes, but don't worry. The way that Otis, is that his name?
Otis.
Yes.
The way that Otis will be taking you will also be going through a nice little sweet patch of very friendly cacti. So you'll have a nice respite there.
I'm gonna enough weirdness going on. I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah, it is a lot to take in.
Yes. That's the understatement. Though I just let you know, a lot of our transportation methods are non-existent, and a lot of the spiders took our horses. So we're going to be traveling slowly. We are armed. We have some provisions, but we will be traveling principally on foot.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, by all means, take it away, Daddy.
I do have like a connection en route to Hellwood if you wanted to stop for provisions, just to give you some food, maybe like a last.
I think anything we'll take any generosity.
Meet Barnabas over in Town B, whatever that town B is. Let him know that Teddy sent you, and if he says which Teddy, because he's a joker like that, tell him the Teddy that took his toe.
Okay.
That's the one.
Very illiterate.
Have Otis go into town first,
Okay. Why is that?
because we don't know what's gone on over there.
Okay. Got you. We can make that happen. I think Otis is amenable to that. Mm-hmm. Even though he's like, I'm a cartographer, I'm a Boy Scout, I don't want to do what he wants to. Otis is wants to go with you, but understands. Nah, he can't make a choice.
Yeah, he's not here.
Yeah.
Come on, Otis, please. Please, man.
So,
Dan, did you choose that follower?
Yeah, I was
thing?
going to wait till there was a good opening.
just-
I was thinking about asking the old lady that's now young if she's interested in being a magician. So
That'd be awesome.
oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Got her out of bed for the age.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would ask her if she wants to be my magician's assistant on a wild adventure, or she can go back to whatever boring life she had before.
And she looks at you as well. After all you've done, and I got a new lease on life. I've got springy legs again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why not?
What was her name?
You only live twice.
What was her name? Did we ever get her name?
No, Dan, you can
Oh,
go for it.
God.
You can name her.
What's a good name for, like,
Where was she from?
Ethel.
Ethel?
Yeah. That's no woman's name.
My aunt's name.
Oh no.
That's a very nice name.
She was married to Fred. I shit you not. Fred and Ethel.
Are you
Wow.
serious?
Wow.
What
Okay.
about Betsy?
Decent.
There you
Betsy
go.
yet?
Betsy's good.
It's a good old.
Wait, we already have a
That's
Betsy.
pretty standard.
There's
Do we?
That's the cyberpunk.
Gertrude.
Oh, and
Cyberpunk, yeah.
Gertie.
And Betsy
Bridget.
is the.
Bridget.
I mean, Betsy's the Betsy all the way back to our time in hell with the.
And Oddlot,
That's
too.
true.
That's all
Wow,
the same
we actually
person.
use that a lot.
So I assume this is also Betsy.
Oh my god.
This is where she started
checks
before she went to hell.
That checks
Yeah.
out.
Oh, man.
Oh,
This is
my
our
God.
Randall flag.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
Okay, so what is
two?
what's your follower? What is this?
The level 2
Level
follower doesn't
Okay.
Doesn't do combat or anything. I'm
Okay.
not sure exactly. Like,
It
just can
basically
send
gives
her a
you...
little like an asset. I
Yeah, you
think, if I
get
can.
you get to choose two different kind of like
Oh.
areas where that
Okay.
gives you an asset, and like one is persuasion for sure, and then you get to a free choice of whichever other thing you want. So stealth. Or...
I guess sleight of hand if she's going to be a magician's assistant. Can you go beyond the S then? I don't understand.
No, the I is inept. That's
Yeah.
getting so good
Oh,
you're
okay.
bad.
Yeah, no,
Again,
I don't
you
do that.
can't go up there. That doesn't work.
Right.
It's in the nil ability.
Well, I'll have to
That's
pick
what it's called,
something
not
else for
inept.
her to do.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
So as the other survivors, they go back into the church and they start to organize. They start to pick up their supplies, whatever they have with them. Look like they're getting ready to leave in short order, But there are many of them. There's about 50 of them now because you managed to save a few more people. So like, organizing that size group is a bit of a task. Okay.
Okay.
Other folks wish to do anything?
I'm trying to figure out how we can slow down the people who might still be behind us, but part of my head is like we've spent a couple hours at least here. Odds are they're ahead of us already. They went slightly not on the road, or who knows? They saw the spiders and were like, "Ooh," and we went around.
Yeah, we should probably just get cheese.
Yeah. Sleep on the road.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a penalty for not sleeping? Like if I drove a cart through the night,
Mhm.
so that Isaac and our stinky friend over here could both rest.
I almost took
Would
that
that
too.
cause me to have anything negative?
I want to say yes, but I don't know offhand. That's something I'd have to look up, or we just. I mean, we can have you make a roll for that.
Okay.
Like a might roll.
Also running the horses on.
Is this a physical task?
Yeah.
So can I enable others, which I can use the helping rules to provide benefit to you?
Okay.
I don't need to do any
Can I
action.
enable you?
What does the benefit do?
It reduces the difficulty.
Rolled an
It's an asset.
18.
Yes. Okay. So you're gonna be able to power through without any detriment to your character.
Every time she starts to nod off, like
I
Teddy
tell us
just slips-
stories of all kinds of things.
Teddy just slips her another cup of hot piping coffee. She's just like, my God.
Honestly, I'm the annoying car ride buddy that gets you through the night on a long, long ride all the way to like Virginia or something.
You're the one drinking all the coffee, and I'm
and
just
you're
like,
driving, and I'm like, hey, did I ever tell you that story one time? When I took some.
I just need the guy in the back give me crackers with cheese whiz on them periodically.
You do that too?
Yeah, everyone does.
Oh,
What is
okay.
this about crackers and cheese whiz?
No?
Keeps you going.
I've
Road
never
trips, man.
I've
Like
the guy in
never
the back
eaten cheese whiz.
you never had
Snacks.
cheese whiz?
No,
My
the can
friend.
that's the canned
It's
stuff,
not
right?
good for you at all.
I don't think have I
Especially
ever,
the
I don't
bacon.
think
If
I
you don't have a guy in the back
Well,
to
the
give you
bacon is
snacks,
a-
you got to get combos. Which have the cheese
The
in them
combos
already.
are yeah, but I don't need a guy in the
yes,
back
yes,
to give me a
yes.
combo to my mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
It's a
when you
solo.
don't have the
anyhow.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Sorry, folks.
We will stop for like a couple hours to rest the horses a
Yeah.
little bit, and we won't push them too far.
Right.
Because I don't want to exhaust them totally, but.
Okay. So as you are getting ready to depart town, some of the townsfolk are waving goodbye to you, and like you all kind of separate and go your separate ways. You have both your wagons still. You take them out, and you're heading, still continuing west as they head east, basically following your tracks, so to speak. Let's see here. Where's next? I gotta change the music.
We
That's
have
what
a
I
new
do.
tier, so we have an extra +2
We still
to
have
recovery
armor,
rolls.
Do we have our
Yeah,
weapons
it's
still?
plus 1d6 plus 2, yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Are we going to be successfully
What
making
do we
that
have?
1d6 plus
recovery
2 for
rest
tier.
10-hour
Right, 'cause
point?
that our recovery roll plus comes from our tier.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
1d6 plus 2
I
currently.
just looked it up.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know. Where are we in terms of recovery rolls?
I've
He's
used all mine
maxed
up.
out. He's
Yeah.
maxed out, so it's 10 hours.
I have my
Okay.
1 action one and my 10-hour one.
Okay.
I don't count because I'm.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I haven't used any of
So
mine.
if we
Okay.
once we
Fine.
use the 10-hour one, all the other ones reset, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I gotta use my 10-hour one then.
Okay. So as you are all traveling, a lot of it just resting. Well, some of you were resting. Some of you were just kind of keeping watch.
I'm gonna keep driving the cuts. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
For real, right?
No, for real.
The wind is picking up, and visibility is getting kind of difficult as dust and sand and debris are crossing your vision and obscuring it. Who is driving carts?
I'll drive it.
Are
or
we
you're
still driving?
Or
Yeah.
you're driving and I'll be coach.
Well, there's a second cart.
Yes.
So you
Oh,
can
yeah,
drive
I'm
the other
totally-
cart
I'll
and you're
drive
just
it.
yelling over to me. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, ah!
I'll sit next to Mrs. Von Braun,
Okay.
and then some other.
Devin there want to sit next to me, Mr. Doctor
Sure.
Strange.
Okay. So everybody in front who is not resting, please make what is it? Intelligence rolls for you're perceiving stuff around you because visibility is getting low. We want to make sure you can see, but there's also some other stuff afoot.
I have intuitive perception, trained.
Okay.
I have 9.
I've rolled a 10. I am trained in identifying danger and lies. I don't know if that counts.
Danger
Okay.
lies.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah. That use that. That's good.
17.
For the recovery
Oh,
roll,
oh.
I roll.
I do have. Okay. This is for just to know that we're not getting lost.
Well, perceiving, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, for perception.
I
right,
rolled a
right,
12
right, right, right.
with trained perception.
Okay, cool. So as you all are keeping your wits about you, you're covering up your eyes. You're seeing through this this kind of dust storm, and you know it is getting highly obscured. So much so that it's getting to the point where either you press forward, or you might have to be forced to make camp because even the horses are kind of looking around, kind of getting dust in their noses and things like that. Those of you you all rolled really well, you see two things. First, you notice a smell on the wind. And Maria, you're the first one to kind of get this. It's a smell of like carrion, like something that's just recently been killed, like almost a fresh blood smell. But it's but you're looking around, you don't see anything that would indicate that.
Okay.
So it's coming from, I don't know, the north, I guess. I mean, you know, that kind of that general direction. And then through in this distance of this dust storm, you see a figure kind of staggering. One lone humanoid figure kind of staggering around, looking, arms up, and he looks to be holding something, but it's that whatever behind him is obscured by the dust. What do you do?
How far away do they seem to be? Like within hearing distance, or with the storm going
If you shout
on?
loud enough, they might be able to your voice might be to carry over the sound of the wind. You could try.
Well, before any of that, Maria will make sure everybody else sees it and says, "Should we help that person walking alone in the desert?"
Yeah, I think so, right?
Just in case they're like secretly a spider or something, we should be cautious.
I'll get my hand on my whip. Yeah, let's get. Oh, Hey, mister. And then we're going to shout to him, I guess.
Okay.
Right? I
Yeah,
we
yeah.
wanted to do this?
You calling out makes sense. It's good. Yes.
Hi, mister. I don't know where that came from.
What are you
I'm gonna throw him off.
I just said it.
There's so many voices in there.
It's
I know,
tough. I
right?
can't help it. They just bleed out. That's what I said.
And you see the arm come down a little bit. Kind of, you can almost visibly see squinting. You know that squinting. They can't. They're too far away to see the eyes yet. They kind of wave a bit, and they kind of almost like trying to beckon you over towards them.
Can I make a trained identifying check?
Sure.
Nope. 2.
Okay. You see a regular humanoid figure, and based upon the behavior, it looks like they're calling for help. They want you to come over.
I'll get down. Anybody want to go with me?
I will.
We can't really afford to stop for very long, so.
We'll make it quick. All right, so we're all gonna
Okay.
do it.
As you kind of walk over, the wind is picking up. It's knocking you off your feet a little bit. Wind is getting your eyes and your ears and your hair. It's like and all this little dust and stuff. It's bad. Also, at this time, you also hear a shrill howl, like almost a wail, like near something like a moan.
Not like a banshee.
Ah, shit. I think I know what it is.
And
Is it your girlfriend?
it's not coming from the person you were approaching.
It's coming from further
Yes,
past them?
further past them.
Yep.
But as you get closer, you see that they're holding what to be like reins, and there is this lump on the ground
Oh,
next to them, and she's like waving, calling you over.
I'm gonna hesitate as I walk over
Okay.
there. I want to perceive more particularly what the lump on the ground is.
Okay. Make a roll, intelligence roll.
It's 17.
Okay. It looks to be the body of a horse.
Dead?
It looks like it's breathing very shallowly.
Quick, with that perception, when we smelled that pungent smell of carrion, was
Yeah.
it coming from this general direction?
It was coming from this direction, but the smell, the volume, and the intensity of the smell wouldn't have been produced by this horse.
I understand. Horse
how long have we been traveling at this point? Do we know if there's any like civilization in this area? Or is this like the middle of nowhere?
It's kind of middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Okay.
You've been traveling for maybe a couple hours already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey there, mister, what happened to your horse?
Mister!
Missus? That's what I said. I think that's what I said.
Even I can tell that is a lady. I grew up in a monastery of men.
Of course you would.
As you get close, you see this weathered but kind of like a determined figure standing before you, and she has leathers on, all close-fitted garment like she's built for traveling, a big satchel strapped across her chest with a big huge pouch here, and you know this to be one of the Pony Express. And her face has a courage to it, even though you're covered by a handkerchief right now, and her sharp eyes lock with you.
That's right.
And they look around you, assessing each of you individually. So, she goes, I can't believe it, but do you have any medicine? Like my horse is taken ill.
Oh, we have a spatula.
That might actually work.
Yeah.
Only if it's a bacterial infection.
I was gonna say, yeah, just whack the horse a few times.
I'll go and take a look at the horse.
Okay.
I'll try my understand ability.
What's that mean?
Reduce any difficulty. So I want to try and see if I can figure out what's wrong with it.
Okay. Is this?
Whatever you think, like int roll or something.
Well, it
I'm
would
just
be-
trying to like
The
evaluate it.
medicine.
You know,
Okay.
medicine.
Yeah, it's a
Give
good-
the
about it.
help action? What that?
That enable others I got.
Okay.
And
So
I just
I'm
love that it's
serious.
called
It's pet.
enabling.
It's
Okay,
a legit
so-
skill.
I'm giving you a belly button.
Not a belly button. Yeah. Okay. Just
But I
roll.
don't think it's bacterial. It's
Ooh,
definitely
not good.
not
Three.
measles.
Okay, well that's actually going to be enough given all the help you had.
Oh God.
Yeah, seriously. Like you just
Barely.
yeah. So as you get close to this horse,
Imagine that though.
and it's breathing shallowly. It's got this kind of snot kind of coming out of his nose, and every time it just it kind of excretes and this phlegm stuff. And if it's kind of got this like whinny cough kind of thing, almost like it has a bronchitis or a bronchial infection.
His lungs are all
Yeah.
jacked up.
Yes. Yeah, and as it's breathing, it's got this wheezing sound to it.
Almost as if it's trying to breathe in the middle of a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Well, but also,
Yeah.
but maybe worse.
Yeah.
It's compounded by that, And as you're looking, you see that there's a couple wounds on it that have been there's like this green pus leaking from them.
Ooh.
What happened to your horse?
Well, we had to run away from these god awful like giant worms coming out of the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, heavens.
Was there any kind of shaking beforehand?
Shaking.
Or a tremor?
No. Like I was galloping trying to deliver the mail because that's what you do. Like the world's gone to hell, but you got to deliver the mail. And
Where did these worms come from?
we're coming from the north.
Right, where are you coming from?
I did see a really big one
That's right.
last session. There was that big. Was it up north too?
Oh yeah, from the north, yeah.
Might have even been that one.
And so they just these little things just shot up out of the ground like they wrapped around my horse's legs and they're lashed on, and next thing you know, like after blowing them away, we traveled a little bit but then the horse just gave out, and now we're here stuck in the middle of the storm, and by the grace of some deity, like you're here. Can you help?
I am concerned the horse is now a breeding ground for the worms.
Sweet mercy. Now I'm concerned about that. That wasn't the first. Jeez. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a worm patty right there.
No.
Listen.
This is lightning bolt. Lightning bolt can't get killed.
No. Lightning bolt will be fine, I think. Listen, Doctor. I mean, Mister.
Mr.
Mr.
Doctor.
Mystery.
Mr. Mystery.
Strange.
He's not that kind of doctor.
Maybe it is.
Some of this
Mr. Doctor, yeah.
Well, that looks like it's probably infected at the very least.
Slap it with a spatula.
He is not a real doctor.
I think and I reckon I gathered
We
that.
encountered smaller ones at the entrance of the thing. Did it poison somebody? Was that somebody got bitten? Was that you? Did you walk? Somebody foolishly started walking towards the town.
I think one of us got bit by a smaller worm.
Yeah.
And then that same person also had a venom kit. I think that was like maybe Otis or something.
I
yeah,
had
okay.
that sweet venom thing, I think
The
it
venom-
was. Who
yeah.
got bit?
Might have been
Rid.
It might have been. It was either Rid or Trombley.
It was great.
But
I think
It was
yeah.
just,
So that was poison. That was
Yes.
like a venom thing.
Yes.
So that's. I mean, I'm not there.
I'm also I'm asleep.
Try the spatula. Would you want to try the spatula?
I mean, if it's not gonna work on him, does it still get used if I hit somebody with the
Yeah, if you use
antibacterial
it, you use
spatula?
it,
Yeah.
That's the point of the cycle.
Um,
You're
yeah.
supposed to be quick.
It's a horse. No. No.
It's fair enough.
So you weren't a horse girl in high school.
Nope.
So listen, the thing is,
So y'all got nothing to help?
I got nothing personally.
Didn't you just get a cipher that heals or something?
No, well,
Don't waste that either.
Bad ciphers were dumb.
this Excalibur's horse medicine right here, but
You know what?
This is just.
I didn't really get this cipher until right now. It's a really good one.
Well, then
That
don't. Yeah,
tissue
no.
regeneration could be useful for this house.
But yeah, no.
Could
It's
be
just a
useful for
horse.
us. Me.
I could disguise it to make it look like it's better, and we could leave.
Well.
It's fine. It's just wants to lay down. It's sleeping.
You can make
It's
it appear to
pining
be
for the
comfortable.
fjords.
Did you say?
And then Monty Python skit. This is an ex-parent.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he's not. He's
sleeping.
pining for the fjords. That's it.
Yep.
It's tied out after a long squawk.
So she pulls down her bandana, and you see that she has a long scar across her cheek. And you know that's like by the look of the wound, it's a bullet wound.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cool.
Yeah. So it's like.
Isaac.
And she's like,
I'm asleep.
I don't like your dreams. I'm angry at you.
well,
No.
if you don't have anything to help either, I guess I'm gonna have to help myself. She goes to pull her pistol.
Oh no.
At us?
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm going to jam her hand in her holster.
Okay. Make a speed roll.
So I have edge 1.
Get it.
8.
Okay. Do you have any other assistance?
Acrobatics.
He's got kung fu.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's like a martial arts thing, right? You're trained in that.
I don't know. Martial arts didn't look like it was a skill in particular. I have block, which if I spend 3 speed points, I can block the next melee attack. No need for weapons, which counts as a medium weapon.
Well, there's like skills and there's special abilities.
Skills. I have acrobatics. That would be the closest thing that I could think of.
Okay.
Now I'm specialized in persuasion. So,
Well, so as you lash out and try to block her, she backs up real quick and she managed to pull the pistol out just in time. She holds it out at you. She's like, "I'm gonna be needing a horse."
well, look who's got the drop on us. Well, I must commend you, my friend. Pony Express, you said.
Yeah.
That scar on that cheek looks mighty dangerous for somebody who works for the Pony Express. Am I right?
I got in a duel. What's it to you?
Well, because I've seen many a duel, and I can tell you that I think you're probably really well trained with that there gun. And just so you know, we are too, though.
There are more.
I
of
think
us.
at this point, Maria will have seen your hands go up in the dust storm, right?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see
So-
me up, and it's kind of like I'm making a show of that,
Right.
being like, whoa,
Yeah.
because I'm also trained in deception.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No roll for that. You're fine.
And I just see the one person there.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll to see if I decide to wake Isaac up or not.
So
Sorry, Isaac.
no, that's a fine-looking weapon you got there. I mean, look, you're likely going to get the horse. I just want to make a quick conversation out of this, if you don't mind. The weapon, who made it, if you don't mind me asking?
Huh. Your mother.
What is happening here? Put your weapon down.
Oh,
I'm gonna start with demeanor of command. I'll
Okay.
so for 1 hour I have a
Oh,
free
this is a
level
new-
of
this is a new
effort.
one, right?
No, this is old. I just
okay.
haven't really used it. I have a level of effort on a single persuasion task for free, and I exude authority. And I don't think the stranger's not already attacking. I don't think that. I think she's attacking at this point. She's got her gun out, right? So,
No, it's
so
not
but
threatening. It's not.
so she doesn't have to listen to me.
Okay.
But I will be very, very demandingly saying, we stopped in order to check on you, and you are turning a gun on us? The
Yeah.
world is upside down, and you choose to take more lives? Do you know how many people we've buried today?
No, how many?
Far too many. Far too many. We don't know the number. An entire town. Do you know Sour Bend? You're a
Yeah, I deliver there.
Pony Express.
It's gone.
spiders. It's practically gone. The spiders took so many of them. We've saved as many as we could and sent them to Hellwood.
Now, let me tell you, we sent him to Hellwood on good authority to go meet my friend Barnabas. Now, if you want to quickly hustle and meet up with that crew, you'd be sought after well. I promise you that.
They have supplies. They're traveling on foot. Oh, your poor horse. Oh, what a sweet thing.
Nothing we can do, Mama.
It does look like it may be best to just put it out of its misery. I hate to put it that way. However,
What was the name of your horse again?
That's Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt. I knew it was. I almost said
Oh,
Thunderbolt there.
sounds
but
like a strong name for a strong horse.
it is, in my opinion.
She lowers her gun, and in the middle of this dust storm, she kneels down and she puts her hand on her horse's face. You say that the people of Sourabend are just leaving? That
You're just a few hours out. If you walk quick, I'm sure
barely
you'll
even.
catch up. They've got some older folks and
She's a
children.
Pony Express. She can get there quick.
Yes.
Guarantee it.
you said the whole town is gone?
Yes.
We're all leaving.
I wouldn't walk through it if I were you.
The horses are gone. They'll be on foot.
If you see a horse, it's a trap. Those biters were quite intelligent, actually. Just to warn you, everything there is not to be trusted. Go around the town.
And the person leading this entire crew is named Otis. And if you go up and tell Otis that you ran into us, he'll know.
He'll look after you.
Did you happen to meet a guy named Marky?
Did we?
No,
I did not.
Does that ring any?
Did he
No.
live there?
He did.
Do you know if he happened to live in the northern side of town?
No.
The southern part was quite devastated, so that is where it was mostly overrun with spiders. The chances of him being all right are slim,
The
but
chances, though, of coming from a betting man, I'm going to tell you, could be pretty good if you make haste.
he would be in that group of survivors.
They would be in that group of survivors. Market could be a sweet woman as well.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute girl's name. I like that.
She takes her pistol. And she looks down and she just puts it against the temple of Lightning Bolt.
Oh, it's so sad.
And she just pulls the trigger.
Oh,
And the horse convulses for a second, and then blood just seeps out into the dust in the dust storm.
Yeah.
She goes over and she picks up the saddlebags that are full of mail and other things that are there. She kind of puts it on herself. Just point me the direction.
we'll do a bit more than that. Maria's gonna make sure she has enough supplies to get her to Hellwood if she needs by herself.
Okay.
Because we don't need all the stuff. Otis didn't take all his stuff, so.
Yeah.
We did pick a new passenger.
Yeah, but she technically, according to rules, they take care of themselves. It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, you're reducing your rations. And
Just a little.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm also wealthy, so we had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we left with quite a lot. Should be
Definitely.
all right.
Bless
Oh,
her.
so tight.
Well, I thank you kindly. I wish it were on better terms.
I'd consider both of us walking away today on great terms.
Nobody shot anybody. That's saying quite a
Yeah.
lot for our experience recently.
Yeah.
The horse in the afterlife. Am I a joke, dude?
Oh.
Well, it's not a win-win-win, Sitch, Doug. Come on.
Right.
Or a win-win-winning situation.
So as
That's a gunshot
That's a good
for
one.
you.
That is
no.
a good
Oh,
one.
look
You
at
just
these naysayers.
Tucker too.
that
Good, he
one.
needs
Good.
to
Oh, good.
deserve
Good.
it.
Great bullet.
You gotta pony up.
Sorry, Chris. You took Tucker's
And with
bullet.
that, we're taking a break. And we're taking a break.
I hit Tucker
Boomerang
first
bullet.
time.
You hit Tucker when you were trying to aim for Chris,
Yeah.
then you hit Chris in the face. There's a reason he
I did
covers
not
his
shot you in the
face.
forearms.
I
Ah.
think I hit your hat.
Oh, and we're
Oh,
taking a
boy.
break?
Yeah, we're taking a break.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Be back, everybody.
It looks like Teddy
Yeah.
was trying to make her
Thanks for
into a
watching,
main
everyone. We'll be
squeeze.
back in 20.
Very, very easy.
Okay. Hey, we're back. Hooray, everybody. Cool. So those of you out in cyberspace, thanks for hanging out with us and checking out our Weird West game. Exploring the Cypher system, totally experiment for us, and it's, new things. It's kind of fun. If you like this, please be sure to check out Wednesday nights. We have Hunters, Mr. Avis. And then we have Sunday nights, hopefully Etherflux. They're in their end game of their D&D in space kind of foray. And then, I don't know, any thoughts of what happens after that?
Yes.
Okay.
Possibly more Cypher system.
Yes.
No kidding.
Possibly. We're gonna do some world building together and make some nonsense.
Sometimes those
Yeah, that's super cool. So check out, get on the ground floor of some new content, so to speak. Great. Other than that, I guess we're just ready to dive back in, I suppose. Okay. Hold on.
Into the storm we go.
Yes. Let's cue the wind.
Yeah. Now that you said that.
Okay. So as Jesse starts to part ways and walk towards the rest of the town focus hour, Ben, to try and catch up with them.
Are you not gonna do that?
Wait, what am I doing?
The horse.
The horse? I'm not bringing the horse back to life. That's.
Oh.
I'm not. It's not back to life to be a zombie. No zombie
Damn
horses.
it.
Okay.
It took me way too long to figure that
Okay.
out.
So you all get back into your wagons, and you're still hearing that moan, kind of like wail kind of thing. If those of you who hear it, want to make intelligence checks, you can try to determine what this is.
Has it been 10 hours yet?
How
Not
how
quite yet,
far
no.
into
Okay.
the journey are
I'm
we? Yeah,
still
so we're
sleeping.
still
I was
okay.
gonna say I'm still in Nap City.
Okay.
I don't think you have to sleep the whole
17.
10 hours.
Okay.
You just have to be rested.
13.
I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
I mean, that's what happens when you get
16.
By spiders.
Okay.
You sleep for 10 hours.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you rolling or?
Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. I thought I had to undo my recovery because I'm awake.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
you can choose to like go relax too. Don't forget, like.
What kind of check is this?
Intelligence roll. If you
I
have
had
anything.
edge 1.
Okay. Well,
If I
that just reduces the.
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Powers, can you refresh the page or something? It keeps
Oh,
stopping.
Yeah.
the audio's
Okay. I'll just. do-
glitched out.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know if it counts, but I still have that identifies danger,
Right.
lies, and quality. I don't really know what that means.
So, between Maria and
Doc.
Doc, you start talking about old stories that you've heard based upon this part of the world, and you kind of get this weird kind of spine-tingling, like hair-raising thing on the back of your neck that it might be a Wendigo that's out there.
Oh, that howling, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that what you were thinking?
So,
Good
and
guess.
that's coming from the north.
Which is
Where-
Wendigo.
What?
Which way
What
to
is
go?
a Wendigo?
So, okay. I don't know if Stinky. Well, actually, Stinky would know.
does.
Stinky would probably be the person who would know the most about Wendigo, because you're like up in them hills.
That's true.
But
Where
anytime
the
you run
Wendigo?
across any other miners or anything, I'm sure you swap tales of the crazy things you've seen in the
Maybe
forest.
he can
and stuff.
seduce it in werewolf
Desert.
form.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
That's
God.
what I'm
No.
No!
No.
Oh
I
my
mean, it's
God.
not out the question.
Whoa, here she comes. Howling on the wind, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she
Oh
comes.
my God.
She's a man-eater. Okay.
What is a Wendigo?
I mean, I actually know.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can explain it
For the audience,
Yeah.
and
What's
for
another
anyone
I
who
was
may
doing a
not know.
character so that we could get an explanation.
Yeah.
So I maybe I can.
Can
say
you do it
okay.
as Stinky Pete? Yeah, I'd love to hear this.
Yeah.
This will be a real treat.
Well, I guess when somebody, kind of starts like figuring out what it might be, like I kind of wake up and I'm like, Wendigo!
I think it might be a Wendigo.
Wendigo! No, we gotta get out of here right now.
Why? What is the?
They're the cursed. They're the cursed villagers, or members of a group of people who started eating each other. They fly on the wind and they grab you and they'll drag you to your death and eat you.
This was something that happened before the comet.
It was always, a tale that we used to tell little kids to scare them into bedtime, but now it's real.
This is an unholy land.
I'm sorry, did you say they eat each other?
That's how they became Wendigos.
Or when you eat one of your own kind, I see.
When you're desperate enough to eat the flesh of man.
Okay.
I don't want to
Stinky
be
Pete, go back to bed.
Now I can't. We're talking about Wendigos.
Sleep. Sleep.
I don't want to be nibbled upon.
How does one defeat a Wendigo?
I've never had to.
Are there no legends?
I mean, normally you don't live when you find one of those things running around. That's why you stay indoors at night and have a fire. Keep them things away with light and heat.
Is that
Heat?
I don't know if it actually hurts them. It's just, it's hard to kill a man if you can see what's coming.
I'll find it later.
I suggest we avoid the north.
well, yes.
Which way is the comet, though?
West, luckily.
Yeah.
Well, then heck with the north. No, there's the worms that popping from the earth, and there's the Wendigo people eating people. Now let's go west.
Where we are, is there like any kind of signifier on the ground that we're even on the right kind of trail? Like, do we see little bits of the comet and that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Here, is it getting more intense or anything like that?
I wouldn't say not enough more intense, but you're definitely you're seeing bits of comet every so often.
So we feel like we're still on the right
Yes.
path for the most part. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna hightail it out. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean,
We need to go towards that comet.
Okay. So you press on through the dust storm, and it takes a while, and it slows your progress down considerably because the horses are not wanting to proceed, but you push them on anyway, and over the length of the storm, let's say you'll have your long rest. So you have your 10-hour rest. Those of you who need it,
okay.
And as the storm settles and it clears up, you have blue skies. The air is crisp. And you see the world around you in very remarkably gorgeous clear detail. The sun is risen, and it is a picture perfect day. It's a little warm, but you are getting close to California, and it is where you are geographically, it is warmer technically. And in the distance, there's a large mesa that you are approaching. There's the road will go around it, that kind of stuff. But as you approach, it looks weird. So make everybody who's awake and wants to look at this, make intelligence rolls for spotting or perceiving or.
I'm gonna guess after driving through the night, Maria's gonna rest now.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with you.
want.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna agree with that. I'm gonna rest so I don't see him.
Yeah, and
15.
Isaac should be up now.
Okay. I have.
And I just need the rest of the story because I don't know.
I rolled another 11 with trained perception.
Okay.
14.
14.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Do you have any trained anything?
Oh, that's next.
So this large mesa, flat top, it's enormous. I mean, it looks to be like a half a mile wide, and easily 600, 700 feet tall, and it looks like it kind of just goes like this, and kind of like lurches up, and then goes back down.
Like it's breathing.
Take a look around.
The land does not normally do this, yes?
I'm asleep. Who are you talking to? Like Stinky Pete?
No.
No.
Question mark.
I mean, the poor Stinky's like understanding a whole lot of new norms now. So he's just looking at this like undulating ground, and he's just like, eh.
I am. I would like to use my magic abilities here to identify or understand the supernatural. I want to try to get an idea of what is occurring here, if it is supernatural.
Oh yeah, 100% supernatural.
I hope so.
Super weird.
Oh yeah.
And as you peer off in the distance, you're looking at this mesa, and part of like this concave section looks at you and kind of just winks.
Flirty?
How does it wink? What winks?
Is the Mesa
The mesa
flirting?
winks at you.
Is the Mesa
Does
flirting
the
with my
mesa
husband?
have an eye?
Well, yes, now it does.
It has eyes.
Yeah.
Probably not like white.
Mesa is looking at us with eyes.
Yes.
Looking at
well,
you.
stone eyes.
Cheeky
and,
winks.
Give me that flirt.
Cheeky winks or
look.
flirty winks?
and then you see this large
Give me
mouth
them
kind of
laser
open
beam
up,
love,
like,
love.
and this gaping thing is cavernous, goes, and it closes, and lots of stones just tumble out of it.
Volcanoes from.
There's just I think
Someone
Isaac's jaw drops, and then he just kind of.
I'm sleeping.
So wait, you noticed that and we didn't?
Apparently. Well, he
what?
used a magical
No,
ability.
he used the magic ability, yeah.
To see it.
Oh, okay. So this is just me like identifying or understanding the supernatural.
Yeah.
Okay, that this happens.
You're realizing
Does
that
anyone
this-
else
It's
see
a,
this?
It's a creature, is what
I-
you're
I
realizing.
would just be like-
basically.
Has anyone else seen this? Did anyone else see? Did you see?
In her sleep, Maria just goes, "Use your words, Isaac."
Did the mount? Did the?
Can you draw it? Maybe. Sorry.
How
that's
many
dumb.
syllables? Sounds
The,
right.
the second you guys aren't making any kind of like strange acts towards like you're
Nobody's
shocked as
reacting.
well. I'm just like, okay, interesting. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We're not headed towards this thing, are we?
Yeah, it's right your way.
Right in our
we
way.
are.
Yeah.
The road goes just gently around it.
So, as you are clip-clopping along, and there's other like larger stones in the way that are on the side of the road, you hear a voice say to you, "You fucking bozos!"
All of us hear that?
Yeah.
Eh? Who said that?
The plateau is speaking.
Is it the plateau?
The mesa. Thank you. Sorry.
We're right next to it at this point?
Well,
Is
no,
that-
no, this is not the Mesa.
Oh, it's not.
no,
Yeah,
I thought it
it's
was.
a different new voice.
There's
Yeah.
okay.
I would imagine for some reason the
Yeah.
Mesa would have a deeper voice than that. That's
real-
why I was
what do I know?
confused.
A real gravelly
As
voice.
you look
you know?
around, like on the ground, try
That would be
to
real flat.
find the source of the voice, you see that there's one like wall, like a larger kind of boulder stone, and it's got a face in it, and it's looking at you, going like making like these awful like pixie like taunting faces at you. You fucking losers!
What is your problem?
My problem is you. You're so goddamn pathetic. You don't have proper clothes on for out this way.
What is wrong with how I am dressed?
He looks at the face, turns around, goes at the backside of the stones, like he's talking to the rest of the stones around him. You hear this guy? And he comes back around and looks at you, and it's like, yeah, you shut up. And then the face disappears.
Is the whole stone moving, or is the
Just the
Just
face
the face.
rotating
is
around on the
sliding
Just the face
around?
sliding
Oh, that
around
is
it.
some like, oh man, that's some like labyrinth level. I love it. I'm seeing it in claymation right now in my mind. Oh, that's cool.
And then on the other side of the wagons, the same face pops out. And goes, hey, you! Like, you guys are. He looks at you're sleeping. You look at his back. Look at
Well,
this.
I'm just kind of chilling. I
Yeah.
mean, like,
This is a rich guy. Whatever. Screw him. He disappears.
screw you too.
Well, it doesn't seem immediately dangerous. Actually, and as I say that, I'm concerned.
I was gonna say, why do you think that? Interesting.
So can I do a check to understand what this is?
Sure.
Okay.
Like an intelligence check.
Okay. And I'm going to use my skill, which is identifying or understanding the supernatural
Okay.
for this. That is a 15 on the die.
Okay. Yeah, so one thing that you have noticed, in addition to other natural phenomenon happening here, like the cacti coming to life, it seems like the spirits of the land have taken over, have become palpable. And this is one of those trickster spirits that seems to want to just bounce around and just taunt people and just be a nuisance.
So I'll just be like, I
westernized version of Anansi the spider, kind of.
I
like
think it's
it.
a spirit of some sort. I'm not quite sure what that means, but potentially potentially harmless if we just leave it to its own nonsense.
Okay.
So, really, all you're saying is that his insults are as worse as he can do?
No, I wouldn't suggest that. I'm just saying that perhaps if we
If we ignore it, it will go away. Is that what you're trying to say?
that if we don't provoke it, we'll be all right. But maybe. I honestly don't know.
Well, no other choice. I'm gonna go ahead and tip it back, boys.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just proceed, right?
Okay. So as you keep moving closer and closer to this large mesa, this spirit keeps just haranguing you the whole way, that just bopping side to side, making fun of you, picking on your horses, just teasing you, finding any way to just, be a nuisance.
Every time there's a even remotely sizable rock nearby, it kind of pops up.
Yeah. Totally. Just its face appears, like, you fucking loser, you can't drive your horses, and it just disappears.
So is it just randomly insulting us, or is it really pushing our buttons?
Well,
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That is
It's
a
trying to
very good
develop a
question.
rocky relationship, and we should be happy that it grew no
This
bolder.
one's got your name on it, Tucker. I'm not going with
Yeah.
one on that. Sorry, that was just.
I'm in danger.
well, I mean, it is deliberately it's trying to push your buttons. It's trying to get under your skin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's trying to be much more irritating.
Okay.
But that's up to your characters whether you let it get there, I guess.
I'm going to dismount my horse,
Okay.
walk over, and piss on one of the stones.
Oh,
Wow.
So,
You're in trouble now.
yeah. I mean, you see the face kind of disappeared, like, and as you pee on the stone, it pops up on a different stone. It's like, oh, you fucking loser, you missed, and it comes, it bounces around behind you and just kind of sticks out his tongue, kind of weird stuff like that, and as you relieve yourself on a stone. So, but as you get close to the mesa, again, it kind of gets up and gets down.
The whole mesa.
Yeah, the whole mesa. And then,
Can you make? I need a better description of this. What do you mean gets up?
Are little legs underneath?
That's
Or is it just like?
Thank you. That's the question I wanted to ask.
no.
It's like the biggest pancake millipede or something.
That's fair.
Well, it could be like a long necked dinosaur.
Or is it just
I
the
was imagining
whole
it's heaving up and down.
mountain breathing?
Right.
Is
Yeah,
it
like,
still
is it
stuck to the
expanding
ground?
from within? Is it still stuck to the ground? That's,
Right.
that's
Just
the
kind of
question.
like undulating.
It's still stuck to the ground, but you see the lower portion of it kind of underground emerge and then submerge again.
kind of like ice cube in the
Yeah.
water.
So it's
sometimes.
pushing through the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
coming up out of the
actually
sand,
rising.
and then,
Okay.
Is it just going up and down, or is it moving laterally?
Right now, up and down.
Right now.
I didn't like that answer.
That I don't. Yeah. Huh. Okay.
And as
Climbing,
you
it's
get
gotta
closer,
be a
you
bitch.
realize that the near the edge of this mesa kind of are rounded, and it looks like it has developed arms.
Oh.
And you're looking at the sort of this backside of a spine of an enormous beast, but in mesa form, right? So it is kind of getting up, and you see this large rock head just turning around going, and it winks at you all, and then kind of just turns around and just slumps back down
It
again.
just winks at everybody. Why is it winking?
I feel like as he winks, I'm just gonna, my
Tip your head. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So then, as you get closer and closer, this whole body takes its large, enormous arms and spins itself all the way around, so its head is facing you all now. And it goes.
Oh shit.
Help.
Help.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And it kind of gets up and it starts to move to the left a little bit. It kind of tries to move to the right, like it's trying to get out of its current position. Just grunts. It's just like looks like it's uncomfortable.
What is wrong?
Pebble in your shoe?
No. Deep itch.
In the crack.
Where? Where?
Below itch. Uncomfortable. Then he kind of gets up and you hear the earth kind of shaking.
Not going under nothing.
And it pulls itself up. You start to see like these large, enormous legs that are formed out of stone. Kind of getting itself, but it collapses again.
I assume when it collapses, like the whole ground
Yeah.
shakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, it's definitely
And
more
like
like
you're feeling the vibrations. The horses are rearing up, the whole nine. And it looks just visibly uncomfortable, but also weirdly weak.
Do we know? Maybe Stinky Pete would even know if there's any mining or anything like that, or like natural caves in these mesas. What if someone put like a bunch of something weird inside of this mountain, and that's why he's itching?
It's not a.
They may have mesothelioma.
Come on, Tucker, you're making it awkward now that we have to shoot you so much. God,
It does drive home the point that you need to be physically here.
Yeah.
Not the remote.
You know how many little shots you'd be taking otherwise?
Damn you, Tucker.
Oh my god.
Mesothelioma was such a good one.
Is there like a visible sign of something wrong with the mesa? Outside of the fact that it's got legs? You know,
in a head.
Yeah. It looks really uncomfortable. It looks like it's trying to get out of its current position, having difficulty doing that.
Can you roll over?
Roll over. Come on, Mesa, roll over.
Well, I feel
No. Too weak.
All right. Hold still. Pete, you're splunking. Come with me.
Yeah, boy, this ain't gonna be fun.
how do you itch a stone?
How do you itch a stone and
do we have-
dynamite?
Do we have
Like,
time for this?
Yeah, gunpowder and dynamite and stuff.
Does
We have a goal. What are you doing?
We're helping this fine fellow here.
This is not a fellow.
This
Do not help the land here.
No. Help the people here. What?
This is both land and people.
things are strange, Isaac? Maria's woken up at this point. She's like,
Mr. Gunsmith, don't you just like how things kind of work sometimes? Now, why don't you ask yourself this question? Why is a mesa got legs ahead and asking us to scratch an itch it happens to have on its underside? Would you like to figure that out?
No.
A giant mesa walking.
Perhaps a giant
Itchy.
mesa would be a good ally.
I want to know what makes a mesa itch.
perhaps if it's weakening it and it gets stronger, we could attach our wagons to it and rest our horses.
I'm willing to help it.
If
but
it helps.
If we also get something in exchange, then so be it.
All right, just try and make it quick.
This is just the weirdest quest I've ever been given.
It's a walking mesa.
Help the earth golem scratch. Like,
I think we should all go.
do we need like a rake?
Pickaxe maybe. You got one of those, right?
Let's just see what it is, and then we can figure it
Yeah,
out.
so we head over there.
Okay.
We have-
We'll leave
yeah.
Alicia to guard the wagons,
okay.
and we'll all head in. And Maria's gonna give an anecdote that she heard once about spelunking and stuff.
Okay.
Not from the magic man. Have you ever got
Okay.
any?
So you all are technically trained in the task,
What?
which would make you specialized if you're not already. I believe that's how that works.
Yeah, so Stinky, you would know
You know
that there
nothing.
are different kinds of mining operations around here for various either ores or minerals, or sometimes people start stuff looking for gold. You know, and as you approach, you see some of these those kinds of openings that are underneath the mesa. So there's a couple ways in there. There's one on each side of the mesa's like this. There's one on each side underneath his arms, his legs, kind of thing. And those are the two you see right now.
So we see what under its arm?
The openings,
Like cave openings.
like cave openings, like man-made mining operations.
Oh.
It's got the wooden timbers and stuff like that.
Like a Zelda boss.
Well, let's pick one and go. Best be quick
Not the
about
back
this.
side.
Yeah, honestly, let's just jump
Is this where it itches?
Does it have a side to it?
Yeah. Just middle.
Middle. Would you happen to know which of these incisions leads that way?
He looks around. He winks at you.
She winks back.
And he points over to the left one.
Thank you. Do our best to make you feel better.
We're taking lanterns and such.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Yeah, definitely. Do you think it's been? This is a bit of a weird question. Do you think it's been about 24 hours since we reached tier 2 as characters? Like, I have an ability that doesn't take effect until 24 hours have passed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, at least it's been 10. We can say 24. Sure.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, just so everybody knows, I have this cool passive ability called Inspiring Ease. So, once per day, so long as you don't leave my presence, you can ease one task. By one.
Wow. Okay. So as you look at this mining opening that descends, it kind of descends very steeply, and it was made very quickly. Now you're looking around; it's not like hewn very carefully. Look, a lot of dynamite was used to create this passageway very quickly. You are seeing flecks of different ores and minerals, especially along the ground. You see remnants of like gold dust and other like just different wooden splinters, like someone got out of here in a hurry or something was destroyed or smashed. That kind of thing. So you're winding down. You have a lantern, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you come to this a large like a pit, and there's a ladder that goes down, and it goes down maybe 50 feet. And at the bottom of this turns this large kind of opening where there's another ladder on the other side. Like you find yourself kind of in the middle underneath this mesa. It gets up and you hear it kind of shake, and the dust and stuff is crackling down from above you. And in the center of this, you just see barrels and barrels and barrels and barrels of stuff. It's just difficult to tell what it is from your distance, but it is 50 feet down, and it's that's what you see.
Let's drop some ropes just as an extra way out of here. In case
Oh,
the
quick
ladder fails.
exit. Yeah.
For a little bit.
Down.
Do we have any?
Nobody bring any light in either of those barrels.
Yeah. Does anyone have any ability to see in any kind of dark or like a source of light that's not flammable in case? Because that could quite well be explosives.
I might. Hold on.
I think you have something that lets you glow. Hedge magic? Oh, yeah.
This is for.
That's for the wrong thing.
I'm tired too. The whole
It's that time change.
The time change is really messing with me.
It's at 9, but it's
Yeah,
really
I know.
10 for me.
Yeah, like I got up at 4:30 this morning thinking.
Same,
yeah.
dude.
This is
So I've
for
been up
the
for
video
some time.
game. Edge magic.
Okay. So while you're looking that up, as you get closer, so how you're securing ropes,
Yeah.
and you look down, and the barrels are arranged in a circular formation, essentially. So
Doesn't do light.
they're around the perimeter of this kind of this center section. So there's the ladder goes down, and there's like a walkway to the other side, and the ladder goes up, and all the barrels are kind of in there in the middle. They are stacked. They are arranged in different kind of proportions, different ways. Some are taller than others. It's kind of almost haphazard, but it looks like it was done with quick intent
And abandoned.
and abandoned. Well,
Or
they left here.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go down.
You're going down?
I'm going with you. I got climbing trained.
Yeah, I'm definitely also going down.
Yeah.
I'll stay up top.
The conga line begins.
Yeah,
So,
it's a lot of
Doc,
people
you
to
holding the
evacuate
top
quickly.
for us, or?
Are you staying up top, Maria? All right, I'll stay up top too. Yeah, we don't want too many people.
I don't know how big that area is, but if only 2 people can get up quickly from a rope and a ladder, best to keep it kind of minimal.
So
3 or 4
let's
is
just say
probably
pit.
good.
Okay. So
I can get up very, very
just so we know who's in there.
So spry.
I've been making some bullets
Okay.
that I think. will
Where's
be
the
quite
ridge
useful.
guy?
What were you using? You didn't want
I
to use
don't
them. Is there a Nolo around?
Oh.
Or should we were just using our?
Just use that gray-haired dude for right
Okay.
now. That'll be fine. Whatever that is.
Okay, so that Stinky, where are you?
You're
So-
going down, right?
Yeah, as we're going down the ladder, I guess I would try and be like making sure, like following after them, that like the ladder is still secure, and
Okay.
like just kind of being like a good, not vanguard but rear guard.
Okay. So who
I don't know,
who went
Vance.
who
Wrong.
who went down
Hero.
first? Either Sid, then I was Teddy.
Too modern.
Who's the last one to go?
I'm after them.
I think
Okay.
Stinky Pete's taking up the
rear, yeah,
the
like
rear.
just
Okay.
checking up on everything, making sure it's like
So-
mine worthy.
Right. And as you look at it, it's like, okay, this is
Checks out.
great. You start to climb down, and here I'll propose a small one.
Ooh.
Here it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, man, we haven't seen any of those tonight.
Yeah, we haven't. And as you get halfway down, the ladder kind of snaps in two, and you begin to fall.
Oh god.
What do you do, or what do people do?
Using my crazy prospector skills, I'm just gonna try and grab at the rock wall and see if there's something
Okay.
I can grab
There's
onto.
also a rope that Sid,
Yeah.
Sid hung down as well.
Yep.
You could potentially grab that also.
Right. But I think instinctively I would just let go of like the ladder and try and grab what's
Sure.
in front of me.
It's just him.
It's just
or
him
are
that's
we all-
fallen?
Just him.
Okay.
He's the last
Yeah.
one, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the
So
last
I'll
one.
make. Can I help him?
Yeah.
Well,
I forgot.
I'm
I have
right in
advantage
front of
on
him.
these
Yeah.
things anyway. So.
Well, in case he gets by everybody, I'm the last. I'm the.
Right, the
First guy
enable
down,
others,
so
so
I go.
we see him
You just
coming
knocked over. What was
Yeah,
it,
I'm gonna
17 or something?
enable
17
him
and a 19, so
to
19.
grab him.
Okay.
19.
oh, he's all right.
Oh yeah.
19.
So what's this look like?
So like it snaps and I'm like on the rungs. So as it's tipping back, I'm just like, hey! like let go. So like the wood kind of clatters like between my limbs, and I'm just like looking around, just like heart pounding.
Okay.
Just like, oh. Okay.
So as the two halves of the ladder kind of split apart, they fall towards each side of the barrels,
Oh.
and they fall right through the barrels.
What, as if the barrels aren't there?
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
I would like to perceive.
Okay.
Magic, you have magic sense and stuff, don't you?
I think it's obvious that something supernatural
Ah,
is
come
going
on.
Yeah, no, but you have the other thing,
I'm
the
perceiving.
scan or whatever.
Yeah, but
Innate.
scan is in short range.
What? Oh, I guess. But aren't you down there?
9 train.
Are we at the bottom already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we are.
Surprised
Then I wish to scan.
Okay.
Mesa's in
Can you
morality.
read
He's
the
definitely
rules of
doing
scan
it.
just so? Because it's a long one.
I scan an area equal in size to a 10-foot cube,
So you're scanning some of the.
including all objects or creatures within the area. The area must be within short range, so I'm getting close to it.
Yeah.
To do
I
that?
mean, if you want to take some time to do the whole area, you'd have to take some time to do that because
Well-
it's a larger area.
Well, I just want to start with one.
Start with
scan in
one.
one spot.
One barrel.
Yeah.
Or a few barrels.
If there's a creature, it reveals, or object, it reveals its level. I also learn whatever facts the GM feels are pertinent about the matter and energy in that area. For example, you might learn that the wooden box contains a device of metal and plastic. You might learn that the glass cylinder is full of poisonous gas, and that its metal stand has an electrical field running through it. So it's like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And it's up to you, like how detailed you want to
Yeah.
get.
Okay, there's a few things that are happening here then. So you're noticing that while many of the barrels are illusions, some are not. And the ones that are closest to the edges they're clustered, and those are actual true barrels. But they seem to be, if you identify them, they hold a liquid in them, and it's an alcohol. Like it's probably, based upon your scan, it's either whiskey or gin.
It's a consumable type of alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah, so I explained this to you guys as I'm kind of like scanning around with my gun, and I'm like, just like these here are some sort of illusion. Perhaps Doc would know more about what's going on here, but
I don't know. I don't know how far I can see in the darkness, really.
Well, you have lanterns and things.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just being careful with
I
them.
just feel like-
I assume.
Doc, most of these barrels are an illusion down here.
What would do that?
Yeah.
Unless somebody got powers like me, I'm not really sure.
And the other thing you notice with your scan is that the dirt down here has this kind of mystical quality to it.
Okay.
And it is kind of radiating or amplifying certain kinds of energies, illusion magic particularly.
I see.
Yeah.
I think it's coming from the dust.
I'm gonna scoop some of that dust.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Taking it.
Good. You have a cipher if you want.
You
Cool,
have
cool,
a
cool.
cipher.
I
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah,
But
who's
you
a
can tell me
redust?
later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Other things we doing?
I'd like to check one of the barrels.
Okay. Yeah. So you go over one of the barrels. Clearly, you could smell the alcohol coming through the barrel itself. It's a standard barrel, not like a really well-made barrel, but and you get close. Do you want to open it, or how do you? Okay, yeah, you pry it open, and it is a barrel full of whiskey.
Careful with the flame.
You're gonna have some, huh?
Yeah, it's-
Sample the goods.
Yeah.
Sid, there might not be the right appropriate time for imbibing.
I need you to make a strength roll.
Yep.
Oh, just for a sip.
Just as I
That's
say
a strong
it.
stuff.
I was gonna say I thought it was a whiskey.
It's a whiskey drink. It's a vodka drink.
Jeez.
You're terrible.
18.
Okay. You shrug off the effects of the alcohol, but it's been down here so long, it's been suffused with this illusion magic. So whatever was trying to overcome your senses, you've managed to come back to center. You were seeing things that weren't there, but but because you've been so well trained in your monk ways, you have been. You identify that it is not real, and you're like, nope, you put that out, and you're real, and that kind of thing. But you also know that having more of this stuff would do some. It'd be harder.
We should sell this.
What? Whiskey that alters your consciousness? Well,
That's like illusion.
that's the point, right?
Well, it sounds like it alters your vision.
It
right?
sounds like it's
Well, I mean, that's normal too.
Yes.
Double vision with your
goggles.
whiskey.
It's hallucinogenic whiskey. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
What
So someone must have put this here, though. This has to be an act of.
Maria's gonna
Intent.
call down. Did you find what's making the mesa itchy?
We're not sure. There's alcohol.
That doesn't cause an itch usually. Maybe it's allergic.
Speak for yourself.
What
It means nothing.
Teddy has dropped some accidental curse lore.
So as
Itchy when he
I
drinks.
scooped the dust, right?
Yeah.
I wonder because she reminded me that the mace is itching. Do you think it's this dust that's making it itchy or not?
I don't think the dust would come from it.
You got the magic eye thing.
It's got a dry orifice.
How are you
that's
going
for
to
sure.
clean that out?
Tucker.
That's true. So yeah, that would be kind of
The barrels are the things that do not belong here.
correct. But I mean, why would Maybe we just gotta get
for
it
last
out of
time.
here.
I know.
How many barrels are there that are real? I'll go through and
Yeah.
just kind of touch around and try to find out.
There are 6
Said
barrels.
Six.
Yeah.
Barrels for a second.
We
That's a
could
lot.
take these 6 out of here.
No,
With a broken ladder.
Well, there's another ladder.
Oh.
There's another
Oh,
way.
that's
Yeah.
on
So
fire.
this would burn and it would kind of explode because there's so much alcohol,
Oh,
right?
oh.
Yeah, there would be. There is definitely the risk of this being flammable. I would not necessarily explosive, but it would definitely Molotov cocktail worthy.
Sure.
We could get rid of it,
Well,
and we could do it safely.
We could tie from the ropes. They can haul it back up, and that way we're not climbing with the gear. They can just.
We
take
don't
it.
have time to haul all this up, though. We've got to get to the cone. Think about how much money is in the comet, Teddy.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying, this poor Mesa's got 6 of these barrels. What are we gonna do? Spill them inside of it?
No. The alcohol will evaporate when we burn it.
I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna scoop some of the
You're gonna trade his
whiskey
itching
out, throw it
sensation
on the
for a
ground, and see
burning
if the mesa
sensation.
reacts.
Okay.
Oh.
Great idea.
Okay.
Sid.
Yeah. So you throw it down and you see it kind of sizzle on the ground below you,
Ooh.
and you're kind of the whole earth rumbles and you know. Boop.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I'm proposing a DM intrusion.
Oh,
is it?
let's go for it.
Uh,
Oh, we don't know. We can't.
We don't know.
We just
have
know
to
two.
just blindly know that's 2. It's a little bit more scary than 1.
Yeah, I want it.
I want it.
Let's take
Come
it.
on,
Let's go.
pals. Let's see what you got, boy.
Okay, so as the mesa shakes, startled because of this new sensation it's feeling, or it's burning, kind of sizzling thing, some of the ceiling boulders come down and smash the other ladder.
Oh.
Oh.
That's all right.
Ah, shoot.
That's what the ropes are for.
That's what the ropes are for. I mean, climbing
Unless
gear.
is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not trapped down there. It's all right. It's just
Okay.
inconvenient.
And so this is a total solid area. There's no other exits down here.
You can look.
I'd like to look.
Okay.
Does anybody see anything for like? There might be a
Try to proceed. Yeah.
sign of something alive down here.
Yes. 16.
Okay.
With trained perception.
Okay. So in the center, you're noticing that there's this depression in the between the two things. And you start to go over there and you dust some of it off, and there's a trapdoor there.
Ha!
Oh. Whoa, what's in
Wait,
there?
yeah, as he's doing that, we've got.
I really quickly empty the contents of my flask that was in there and fill it up with the mystical juice.
I've been
of
doing that
course
too, but I don't
Screw
know
the
why.
top. And then I see them doing that and I'm like,
I've been keeping but I'm not going to get
Yeah.
water.
guns out.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. As you look down, it drops down from maybe there's another ladder that goes down 15 feet, and then there's tunnels that go off in different directions, and it smells stale. It smells like how do I put this? Bones.
Ooh. Old death.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are we gonna proceed further without the two up there?
Of course not. We're going to tell them we're going down. Let's go tell them. We're going down further. I'm learning I can't shout in my southern accent. It reverts, so I just gotta be southern and soft.
I'm going down.
I'm going down. I can't do it. Stop it, Alex. You son of a bee. You're making me chuckle. So we're telling them we're going down.
Okay.
Well, do you guys want to come down too? Because it's not fair to have you just kind of
Yeah, it sucks.
action.
As long as the ropes are secure, pretty good.
Yeah, if anything, I think Maria might not join them, but may actually try to figure out if between the two broken ladders they can kind of rope together one functional ladder.
Yeah, you can cobble something together or lean against stuff so it'll be.
I'm gonna do this
Somewhat
just
functional.
because I can.
Oh.
I'm
are you
gonna
doing?
spin my barrel and point it up to the top of the cliff,
The entryway.
the
for
entryway
the...
where you guys are,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire, and then appear up next to you guys.
Ah.
You just teleported.
And then I'm going to pick up Maria on my shoulder, fire back down, and we're gonna be back down there.
Can you take a person with you with that?
Doesn't say I can't.
Oh, cool. I mean, if you tell
Clothing
kind
and
of
stuff
really
is coming
funny
with
that
me.
you went to do something cool, and then you just disappeared. And she's like,
well,
Timmy the kid.
damn it, Isaac!
I can do that anywhere that I can see line of sight within long range.
Does it have a limit to how much you can be holding?
No, it does
What
not.
does it say exactly? Far step.
You move through the air and land some distance away. You can jump up, down, across to anywhere you choose within long range if you have a clear, unobstructed path to that location.
You leap through the air.
I know. I'm doing it
I'm
slightly different because I'm using the bullets.
I'm guessing that means you can't be holding on to something that you couldn't jump with. Like if it's heavier than Maria, you can pick up and still kind of get some air. That's my logistics for the limitation on that. Because otherwise, you could like touch 2 barrels and. You know, like that.
Oh, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
I'd have to pick it up. At the least.
Are the barrels solid enough to roll?
Yeah, they are.
Let's find out what's below before we.
All right.
I guess I'll just climb down.
You don't go back up.
Great. Thanks. That's the lame thing.
Guess I'll just
This is like your
Okay. So as you get down there, you descend the other ladder with the trapdoor.
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
we're going
Same
in.
formations.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Wait a second.
So you
Unless
hit the
you wanna
ground, and you bring your lanterns up. Down maybe 10 feet, 15 feet to your left, 15 feet to your right, you see 2 skeletons. Frozen. They're both holding pistols at each other.
Ooh.
And we're in the crossfire.
You are.
Hit the dirt.
How
Okay.
far apart are they?
Yeah, no, totally hit the dirt with you.
They are, I guess, 30 feet apart total. You hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I
and then
do
I
not.
pull out my
Okay.
whip.
I'm just gonna be like, because they're skeletons, and they would have. What's the likelihood that they still have ammo?
Yeah, how old are they?
Well, if they do, they've got you
There's-
dead to rights.
I heard.
Ah!
And then Sticky Pete gets shot, right?
Sticky Pete breaks his legs and dies.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll bring you back from the dead. You'll be our little stinky zombie.
Yeah. The skeletons are not moving, but they're still in the position of holding a pistol at each other, like they're faced off in a duel.
How far to one of them?
15 feet in either direction, so 30 feet in between.
Is that short range or long range?
Sure, it's short range.
Short range.
It's dry down here?
Yes.
Yeah, I still hit that dirt. Is there anything like... Alright, so right and left. What's in front of us? Is there like a judge for this duel? What's happening?
Well, you look on the wall, and you start to brush away some stuff, and you're noticing that there's several different, I guess, pictograms or other kinds of insignia, and it is from you all have this kind of working knowledge of the indigenous peoples around here, and you're noticing that a lot of these images are related to Native American folklore in terms of sacred rites.
Oh.
But Native Americans, would they have revolvers? Is there any other clothing or garments?
There's just, it looks like regular cowboy wear. It's kind of torn and just old and really just hanging on them.
I want to check for tripwires and such.
Okay.
Once you determine that it's sort of safe, I am going to walk up to one of the skeletons.
That's a belly crawl.
Yeah, I'm going.
16 again.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you do find some tripwires, and they're all low. They're all like on the ground. They're sort of staggered, and you're recognizing that if you touch any one of them, those guns are going to go off.
Ooh.
And the pistols, as you get a closer look at them, seem to be imbued with some sort of other kind of explosive.
Oh. Do you have... I want to stick that one.
Happy
I'm gonna have to
fingers.
spend one of those,
Uh-huh.
but I can make a trap malfunction.
Oh,
So, like,
Are you
it-
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
that's a cool
Yeah.
ability.
You have to
Oh
use
my God.
Use an XP
Oh.
Okay.
or that.
Oh.
So,
Do you want me to try and disarm it first, and then if I screw up, I have sleight of hand.
Yeah, I could.
So do I, and I've got like really good sleight of hand.
I also have it. I can use one of those and do advantageous malfunction. So if you wreck the roll to like disarm it,
To disarm
we can make it turn into an advantageous.
Okay, so look,
Instead.
I know you got sleight of hand. I am also trained in that, but I have that hand-eye thing, which then spends 2 speed to asset this thing to actually disable it. So we might not need to use
I'm
that.
putting this back.
Put it back for now.
Okay.
Because if we use that, that thing that I said says spend an XP to make it trap or device malfunction before it hurts us. So I assume that it could be taken as we disarm, or if it goes to blow us up, I could just pull us back.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I think
shall
that wording makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you
I'll
want to do this
study
together?
it to reduce it by 1,
Okay.
and then I can sleight of hand to reduce it by 2. So I'm gonna reduce it by 3 total.
Okay. So
Wow.
that means that if you use your sleight of hand, that you are making the roll. I thought
Yeah.
he was
That's
making
correct.
the roll.
Yeah.
But if you're
I
taking
wanna-
that roll,
yeah, I got -3 to the difficulty. So unless you got,
I got this
better.
hand-eye thing. I don't know what that does, but I get an asset to make it like.
It reduces
You,
it reduces
you
by
can
1.
all say once a day,
he's reducing
ease
it by-
one task due to my inspiring.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just
as
do it by
well.
4. This seems
Do
like
it.
a good time.
Yeah.
But if he
I'll-
blows up, I'm gonna.
I'll reduce the difficulty by 4 to disarm this. 12.
Okay. Yeah. You successfully disarm this. What's this look like?
I think I'd be pulling on like just slightly, making sure we keep the tension up, I'm not even sure how you disarm a tripwire unless I don't know, you disarm a tripwire.
With 2 hands.
You could keep
Yeah.
it from moving. Right?
Yeah, just gotta keep it
Put a rock,
keep it
a
taut.
big heavy rock on
Normally,
it.
your character
Yeah.
crouches
You find the
down, and then their
mechanism.
hands move like this, and then the traps
Then the
disappear.
traps disarm.
Yeah.
You find the mechanism holding things
Probably
together,
yeah,
and
disarming the guns is actually
Yeah.
the smartest move. Is disarm where it
the
triggers, yeah.
Just
So
get- yeah,
I'll go
get
up to
the
a
wire off the
skeleton and
trigger.
carefully
Okay.
make sure the wire's not really attached to anything anymore.
Okay. So as you disarm the whole trap,
Mhm.
the guns kind of fall down to their sides.
Take one.
Okay. You have another pistol.
It's got explosive shit on it?
Yes, it does. It has explosive rounds in it.
Oh boy.
Ah,
So for functional purposes, I guess this will be a cipher.
okay.
That is
6 shots or how
what
many
is it?
Well,
shots
maybe
does
It's,
it
it's a
have?
demolition one. I mean, I don't know. I have to look it up, but yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take the other pistol.
Okay.
Nobody is.
Yeah, remember to check your cipher limits.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
only
wait,
have
ciphers
2
can roll.
probably.
Yeah, no,
two.
that I have one. I currently have one active. That doesn't count anymore, right?
No, I think then that we're off.
You've used it.
It lasts for a week.
that's
Oh,
wrong.
dude!
Yeah, it's still active. Yeah.
But it's.
So does that count against my ciphers?
No, because I think that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. To me, it's like if
I'm
you've
gonna
eaten
say-
a meal, does it count against as your rations? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's
say that's
consumed.
not against your cipher limit because that's something you're using it. It's active. It's not something you're carrying. It hasn't been used yet.
I think
so-
that makes.
Yeah,
sense.
so I'm not gonna fuck it. Yeah, I don't care.
Unless somebody else wants it real bad, because I'm more of a hand-to-hand
Nah.
guy.
Nope.
Come on, magic
I mean,
gun.
you can give it to somebody else
Me?
later. Maybe Alicia would want it.
Actually,
The explosive rounds.
Pete, do you have a gun yet?
No, I don't think
hey,
he does
let's
have a
give
gun.
the crazy guy that turns into a werewolf a gun that makes
with
things explode.
explosive rounds.
Honestly, that would make me tamer. Like,
Cereal.
How?
no. Honestly, think about that because like a werewolf has to come in. Like imagine giving the werewolf a holster and he's like, oh god damn it. Now it's basically like poor Chris with the dart gun. He's just like, ah shit, my hand's too big. You gotta try and aim this thing.
Well, I don't know.
No, I don't
if-
think
as
a
a
werewolf's
werewolf-
ever gonna shoot
yeah,
the gun. I'm
as a
not worried
werewolf,
about
I don't
that.
think you're gonna be using weapons like that. That's still all claws and mouth, probably.
Anyway,
I mean, if the gun would work after, like, it would still be a gun after I use it as a cipher, right?
No.
No, it would just go. It would go away.
Yeah, it'll disappear. It's a one-time use, but it's
Okay.
definitely got a serious explosive to it.
No, okay. I was just thinking, okay, once I use the explosive shots, it's still a revolver. I can give Pete my old revolver.
Yeah.
But
That's
no.
all right.
No.
It's not a Looney Tunes exploding pistol, is it?
The pistol itself might
Blows
explode,
up on
right?
you.
Well, the trick-
Black dust. Your hair goes.
Yeah.
back.
Little flag comes out. Bang.
So Maria is going to walk up to one of the now disarmed skeletons and touch it and try speaker for the dead.
Okay.
She gets one question, and there's
Go for
not
it,
not compelled to answer, but they may want to. And she's going to say, "What are you guarding? You poor lost soul."
You see the jaw kind of unhinge and turn towards you. Not the jaw, the whole head. You know, and then it starts to kind of this raspy voice. Guarding nothing. This was a duel.
Maria's eyes are gonna turn back to normal and just be like, she's gonna shrug. She's like, doesn't seem like it was anything. I mean, I don't know if the dead can lie. I'm still kind of understanding this whole talk to dead things, but apparently I can talk to skeletons, so that's fun. It was a duel, apparently. Even in death, they still had their guns out. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But it doesn't sound like they were guarding anything. Unless they are now. Perhaps they died in a duel somewhere else and then someone... Because their arms were posed. I don't even know. I want to get out of this place. It's disgusting.
Yeah, how do we stop the itch?
Is there
Are they the itch?
Nope. After this is just the skeletons, the tunnels end, and there's just the pictures of...
What's the relevance here with the whole trap scenario and you said it was native, like... Natives artwork, right? What is it depicting, the artwork?
It looks to be...
Sorry if I took your spot.
No.
It is definitely denoting a sacred site. Not a burial
this
site.
Place
yes,
right
this
here is a sacred site.
Yes.
I see.
Search for secret doors?
You're right.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll go around scanning.
Okay.
And,
The walls in every area.
yeah.
Those
Search,
little
your
tiny
roll.
places.
Yeah, what...
I'll go.
That's
Do you want me to do a search?
12.
Yes.
Is that perception again?
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Three for me, so-
damn!
We'll take
Okay.
that 20.
Well.
So Isaac, what do you want to happen?
Because it's a positive.
Yeah.
Well, what do I find first?
Well, as you're looking in between the center of these images depicting this, there's a sun and there's the mesa, and you see even like the mesa itself had like this liveliness to it, even in the picture. Down in the center of it, you see like there's a small, like, kind of very like thin crack where things would come apart. And what do you want to happen?
So you have discovered like a hidden compartment, perhaps, or something like that.
Do you want to touch like the images and...
Well, if I see that there seems to be something like interactive there, I'll use my gun and scan over it and find out how it all works.
Yeah.
And then, what's there?
So
is it a button? Is it a...
Yeah, you find that there is in the image of the mesa, there are two buttons, one on each side where its arms are, and you can push. If you push them, the center would open up before you.
Maybe with that nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So
I push button.
and the walls kind of separate slowly. You hear this grating rock sound, rock on rock, and open up before you. You see a small semicircular room, and there is basically like an altar there, and there's a light beaming down from the top of the stonework, and it's not like there's no hole there. It's just this mystical light that emerges from the stonework itself.
Ooh.
And before you see what appears to be a staff laying on the altar.
Identify and understand the supernatural. I'd like to check it out.
Okay.
I'll help. I have identifying, so I'm going to try to understand
I'd
that.
like
too.
to assess the danger of their situation.
Okay, I'm not
to
picking
see
it
what
up.
they're doing
I am
is dangerous.
Trying to understand what it is.
Okay.
Is there
You're not touching it.
like an intelligence roll? or?
My suspicion is we should leave this alone because it's sacred. But I would like to. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. Yeah, you can make an intelligence roll.
5.
Okay.
7. But I do have a. It's marked as trained, but
Mine's
it might
trained
be
as
just skill.
Skill, but this trained is not as good as the other one.
Oh, okay, then it's trained.
Yeah.
I am trained in identifying and so that's
Okay.
plus we're eased from.
You can
Yes.
choose one time per day to ease a task, a single task per actual
Good.
in-game day.
I choose this time.
Okay.
Oh,
Excellent.
interesting.
Because my 7 is garbage otherwise. So I've got 2.
Yeah. So as you're both looking at this and you're talking and looking at more of the imagery around in this kind of room, a lot of it is very verdant depictions like this. It's like the topography above you, but with much more life to it.
Oh, greenery and stuff.
Yeah, greenery, fauna. You see the central mesa, and you even on the back wall you see like an image of a group of people standing in a circle with their arms up, like gesturing toward the sun, and that kind of stuff. And so the staff before you, it's wooden, and it's got like these wonderful inscriptions or carvings of different animals all the way down. And this is, from what you gather, in game terms, this is an artifact.
Oh boy. Okay.
And
we haven't come across one of those yet, have
Right.
we? Yeah.
so, and you are, even as you get close, those of you who aren't even spiritually trained or magically trained, you're getting a sense of immense power from this object. And it has to, and while not knowing the specifics yet, it does have to do with life, rebirth, regeneration.
Can you quick TO?
Sure.
Like, listen, we get ciphers and those things are balling and bitching, right?
So
Yeah.
what is an
You just
artifact?
gave me like a sidewinding twist ball and told me about an artifact. Is this something like you get and it's perma? What? Tell me about an artifact. What's happening? Here?
Okay. Artifacts are like ciphers with depletion charges.
So you can use them multiple
You can
times.
use them multiple times.
Do they recharge like a magic wand or something in D&D?
Some do, some don't.
So, okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
picked the
we're
staff up.
taking this sacred object then.
I pick the staff up.
Okay.
Isaac picks up the staff.
Okay. You now have this staff, and you feel this energy flowing, coursing through your veins, and for a moment, you hear like this voice. Like almost like you're like in your brain, like and it's it's like, welcome, stranger. You have. Wait a minute. You're not the one. You're not supposed to have me. Put me down.
Oh.
Put the staff down.
Isaac?
What? Yes. What did you have?
The staff talked.
Oh, what did it say?
It says I'm not the one, and I put the staff down.
Could one of us possibly be the one?
Probably not.
It
Given that, I mean, I'm just like looking at all the like the artwork around.
Well,
We can try.
There's a theory
it
that
doesn't hurt to try if it didn't hurt you, right?
Let's go down the list. Ladies first.
Oh.
Well, how about Doc?
I'll give it a try.
You are a magical man.
Who earns the staff of Mesa Batania?
Oh man, so I do anything or just pick it up?
I just pick it up. It'll probably talk to you and be upset.
All right, I'll pick it up.
What's it? Get your sweaty hands off me.
No.
Put me down.
This staff's pretty rude.
Exactly.
It's a real stickler.
Oh, God, no!
So good at him, everybody.
Stop stealing my bullets. I need these. Damn it.
All right, I'll take a whack at it.
Oh. I don't understand. Why you picked me up? Put me back on my altar. Let me rest because you are not the one.
I'm not the one.
I'll take it.
He would like to be
Nope, go for
put
it.
back on his altar.
Are we pissing this stick
I'm
off?
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it up, put it down.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no!
That's just racist.
You pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you smell foul. Put me down.
Okay.
I want to try and take out one of my magic scarves and pick it up without actually touching
You didn't
it.
try it.
I'll try.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I
I'll
thought-
try first, and then
Okay.
you can definitely do that. Actually, what I'd like to do first, before I actually touch it, it's like standing on an altar, right?
Yeah, laying on an altar.
It's like yeah. I want to kind of just put my hands on the altar,
Mhm.
and just kind of like ask permission to touch to the staff. Just be like, I
Okay.
don't know if you're what's making this mesa feel itchy, but forgive me, my rudeness. I don't know what's happening. I usually just talk to dead things now. I've never talked to a rock before, kind of deal. Mostly in her head, not like out loud,
Oh,
but.
darn it.
That would be awesome.
And then she'll pick it up. It's gonna get angry at me too. It's gonna be like, what the hell?
At least you had manners. Put me down. I am. And you start to. Remember, I'm going
you don't have to
to.
put it down. I didn't have to put it down.
That's true.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Talk to it.
The world's gone mad. Don't you want to see?
Oh, I'm aware the world has gone mad. The one who will rectify the situation will take me to the solution.
Right. Is his name the solution? Yeah, it's your thing.
I do talk. I do talk quite a bit. Are you sure we can't come to some sort of agreement? There are more people outside that didn't come in. We've got. Do you know? Oh, do you know if the sex of the person you're looking for is male or female, or because there's another woman up there. I mean, I just want to help.
And you start to feel these the vibrations. The ground around you is vibrating. I'd like to propose an intrusion.
Oh, how bad?
A 3.
3. Bring it on. Let's go. We've got all those chips from the last 2 intrusions. Look at that pile.
Okay.
We're in so much trouble.
So, before we proceed, this is a negotiation portion. You
Okay.
have chips to use if you wanted to mitigate some of this.
If a 2-chip. See, now I'm not quite sure about the value.
Yeah.
Because a 2-chip intrusion was a ladder falling apart earlier.
Yeah.
So are we talking like
Well, we'll take one off the top
spend
there.
a chip off the top?
Yeah.
Well, like last time, the last 3-chip one was the center of town collapsing and that spider emerging.
Yeah.
That's
Get rid of one of those.
true. Get rid of one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
2.
Yeah.
So, the room starts to shake a little bit as you hold the staff in your hand. It goes vertical,
Ooh.
and you realize that you can't let go of it,
Oh.
and you feel like this force binding your hand to it as you see these little tendrils of vines wrap around your arms and start to move up your shoulder, and in the room around you, you're seeing roots kind of bust through the rock towards all of you. Slowly. 'Cause
What's happening?
I can't let it go.
What does it say?
It says I'm not the one, but it's not being mean.
I grab onto it too.
Oh.
Okay.
So you can listen, sort of?
Yeah.
As you start to hear the voice, for both of you, if you persisted, you are making me angry. And the last people to make me angry didn't make it out. I ate them.
It's one of those Wendigos.
Hold on.
Teasing.
No, this is who to go.
Where to go?
Uh,
Is that what we're doing now?
Why do you
I pull my gun out. I spin the cylinder on my hat, and I
Okay.
point it directly at the staff,
Okay.
and I fire.
What are you doing?
Woo.
I'm using my phase disruptor.
All
Put a
right.
portion of physical structure out of phase for 1 hour.
Oh. Okay. So it kind of disappears.
Creatures
Yeah,
and objects can
it's-
pass freely through it, so I can let
We
go.
can pull our hands off.
Oh.
Yep, you both let go. And as soon as the phase disruptor hits it, you see like the tendrils kind of wither into ash, and then all of the roots invading through the rock, they turn to ash.
Oh gosh.
And you see this shimmering object of a staff kind of spinning angrily.
Angry objects.
Everybody out.
We should leave.
Is this what was making it tingle though? The mesa.
I think it was the alcohol. It was probably leaching into the soil.
All right. Well, let's get that out of here nice
Could
and
just
quick.
burn it all.
Did you have a staff in your orifice? You may have be entitled to compensation.
Let's get the barrels out. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, this mesa had a real stick up its butt.
Yes!
Oh my
Yes! Yes!
Oh wow! That's
we
a
shoot?
episode title right there.
Excuse me, Alex.
Oh,
Kill shot.
Sorry.
I'm in danger.
I mean, I see. Now I see it. The whole time, I'm like, this is gonna be super fun. I'm like, no, this is just a joke.
We can't help
Sometimes
ourselves.
you can't escape. It's
Yeah.
okay. Maria is going to, after hustling out of the little secret chamber, she's going to cast necromancy for the first time.
Okay.
Pulling raising the dead creatures. They're level 1, and they will obey her commands. Only her commands. For the next hour.
Okay.
And I'll be spending some
start
extra
shooting?
int to raise both of them. Wait, what?
Are you going to tell us you're doing that, or are we going to start shooting?
Well, you'll see Maria. She's gonna like her eyes will go
back,
white
she'll-
magically. Like my hair will go behind. Like there's wind, but there's no wind. That whole cool And I'll also be like saying all kinds of weird necromantic sort of sounding things.
Okay.
Probably.
Satu,
No, my God.
Necktie.
There's an N-word.
All right. So, yes. I have 2 edge, so it only costs me 1 to do it, and then I pay an extra 1 for the second creature, and we'll use those to help us get the barrels out as quick as
Okay,
possible.
cool. Yeah. So your skeleton's like picking up barrels, and I imagine just to montage this, you're finding an easy way to either lash them or get them up the remnants of the ladders out of this pit. You pull out the 6 barrels and you get them outside. I mean, I know. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
yeah. We can
So
montage that.
yeah, you extract the barrels and bring them out towards. Bring it to your wagon. We do
Yeah,
Yes.
why not?
I don't think we can fit all 6 barrels on our wagon
one we
without
can.
slowing ourselves down, but we could probably take
We
1.
stash them.
We can
And,
Oh yeah, let's stash them.
somewhere off to the side, somewhere.
I'm saying we could sell this stuff.
I already took a nip.
Yeah.
I have one
Save
last
that for
intrusion.
special time.
Oh, okay. Bring it on. Let's go.
Let's bring it on.
Another 2. Unless you
Yeah,
want.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
it.
Let's
Okay.
take them. Let's take them.
We'll stock up some XP for next time.
Yeah.
It's just next time's gonna be rough. That's what it
So,
sounds like.
As you start to bring out your barrels and start to load them in the wagons, you hear horses behind you,
Oh no.
and you hear a familiar voice.
Yeah, I knew it.
Hands off our whiskey.
Oh.
And that's where we're gonna stop.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
It's their whiskey.
Can we please call the next next episode Mineral Spirits?
Mineral spirits. I like it because the mountain is made of minerals.
And spirits can
And
be
spirits.
And the spirits is double
yeah.
meaning
And
too.
spirits has double
And
meaning. Yeah,
there's
yeah. He knows what he's doing. He's not a spring chicken when it comes to puns and all those.
That has layers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the earth
Like an
does.
ogre.
Or
Yes.
an ogre. Yeah.
Onion has layers.
Right?
There's a lot of
Perfect.
strategy.
Oh, cool. Thanks all.
That was fun.
was fun.
You guys. Okay, because you discovered the artifact.
Oh
You're
yeah.
getting advancement.
Oh wow. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, I know it's
That's
soon, like, real
fast,
soon,
but
but yeah, that's discovering this stuff. These are relics of power. These are important things.
We know where it is
Yeah.
now, vaguely, unless the Mesa gets up and walks away.
Yeah,
Ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum.
yeah.
Sweet.
Interesting.
So yeah. So next time we'll have three XP carry over because that was right. That was our agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Other things, yeah. So it's just trying to vary the stuff, do a little more. What do you think? Was it okay?
Fun.
Fun.
It was
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, had a good
It was
time.
neat.
Okay. Good. Everybody out in cyberspace, if you're still out there, thank you for hanging out and watching our show and following along with our Weird West story. And yeah, so then peace and love. Take care.
Hunters Wednesday.
Hunters Wednesday. Yes.
Hopefully, more Ether Flux Sunday, more of this Monday.
Yes.
Yes.